The world believes the giants are gone, that the flood erased them, that the waters cleansed the earth forever, that what once walked among men was buried in time. But history has one flaw. It forgets what survived. The flood did not destroy everything. Some things adapted, some things endured, and some things never left. Before the waters rose, the world was not like this. The sky felt heavier, the silence unnatural, as if the earth was watching itself breathe. And among men, there were others. Not born, not made, but placed here. They were larger than human form, stronger than human limits. And something about them was wrong. They were called the Nephilim, not kings, not gods, but something humanity was never meant to meet. They didn't rule with crowns. They ruled with presence, and everything else lowered its head.
Bow down, mortals! Tend the bar!
Then came the silence of heaven. Then came the breaking of the sky, and the deep answered. Water did not rise gently. It hunted. Mountains disappeared. Cities were erased mid-history. Time itself drowned. Men screamed into nothing. And the giants, they fell.
The waters rise! We cannot hold! Brother, the abyss claims us.
The Nephilim flood! We must leave place for blood! Lord, cover us!
Or so the story says. Time passed, and memory weakened. Stories became religion. Religion became myth. Myth became entertainment. But something remained. Wrong. If everything was destroyed, why do ancient records agree on one thing? Giants, across cultures, across continents, across time. Why does the same impossible detail repeat in places that never spoke to each other? Because extinction was never total. Not all of them perished. Some were too aware, too prepared, too intelligent to wait for salvation. They did not resist the flood. They anticipated it, deep underground, sealed in places untouched by water. They waited, not as rulers, not as conquerors, but as something far more patient, observers. And while the world reset itself, they watched, they studied, they learned, and they realized something terrifying. To survive the new world, they must disappear inside it.
Forge sleep!
And so, they changed. The giants did not die. They dissolved into bloodlines, into systems, into influence. What once stood above humanity now walks through it unnoticed. A strange intelligence, a presence that feels slightly off, a power that doesn't announce itself, but decides. Not monsters, not humans, something in between, hidden in plain sight. And now, something is changing again. The world feels unstable, faster, heavier, like reality itself is being adjusted. Behind governments, behind systems, behind history, Something is moving pieces again. Not chaos, control, not war, design, a return, not announced, but engineered. The greatest lie was never that they existed. It was that they were gone. Then, one figure stops, slowly turns, and looks directly at you. They no longer need to be giants. They no longer need to be seen, because the world they once touched has already become theirs. This is not their return. This is their rule. If you felt that shift, don't ignore it, because stories like this don't end when the video stops. They stay. They linger. They question everything you thought was normal. So tell me, do you believe they were ever truly gone? And if you want more cinematic mysteries like this, like and share the video and subscribe the channel. Everlight Animations for more Bible videos.